I'm Cliff Curtis, also known as Stabby Organs, Canadian hip-hop artist, cook, food enthusiast, and travel aficionado. Join the ride as I eat, drink, and assimilate in hopes to unearth novelty found around the globe. Perhaps I'll even stop to talk food, rhymes, and life with a few local artists along the way.
Put my bags in the truck, birds at the call, tin of sardines on the living room floor. Can't breathe, my canteen's lost. Haven't seen water in the last 3 stops. Turn campaign fodder for scatterbrain fox. Latter-day Saint running with an out-of-date cause. Meditate to eradicate flaws, making barricade jump when the saddlebags on. I'm gone, my love ain't so, your heart ain't gold. Yeah, that's for sure. You make me wanna go. I can't stay home. No, I can't stay home. I was born on the road.
India, truly a planet of its own, an experience we should all hope to be fortunate enough to have at least once in this lifetime. An awesome cornucopia of sights, sounds, and smells, colors, textures, and flavors, religious beliefs from pious Tibetan monks to pseudo-spiritual grifters. India is truly an all-encompassing grand bazaar of all that is possible for the traveler open to experiencing life on the edge. A land of stark contrast, especially when addressing issues of socioeconomics. On this journey, I will do my best to give a glimpse into both worlds, from the hopelessly decadent to the everyday struggle from the streets of sprawling metropolises. These are the chronicles of my experience inside the land of diversity. All right, so we are at the Sikh Temple?
Yes. That is the temple name is a Bangla Sahib Gurdwara.
Okay.
It's a Sikh temple.
Bangla Sahib Gurdwara?
Gurdwara, yes.
Gurdwara.
That is the foreigner tourist office. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Here's the people eating every day. Saturday, Sunday, so lots of people come here. Yeah, come. See, even the rich people, even the normal people, even the middle class, all they are sitting in the floor.
Yeah,
they are not like in the higher or lower.
Yeah.
You know?
So everyone is equal here.
Yeah, everyone is equal. Here's the supply. There is a plate supply. Okay, the plate will be given for everyone from here. They have a spoon also there.
Yes.
Lentils, lentils. They're making and so supply lentils here. The man will be standing here just halfway. He's a volunteer. As a volunteer, they're working. Yeah. He's a free for give the goat for the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's big pots, huh?
Yeah. It is a big
many people.
Now you can see.
Oh wow.
And here they can making from chapati. As a volunteer, the women, they are free at home. So they make chapati, hand chapati.
Ah, interesting.
That is the man.
Oh, look at this guy.
That is the man making very good fresh food. You look at that.
The big vat, huh?
Yeah. Look.
This reminds me of when Trump was running for president and he's like, I want my generals to look like generals. Well, in this case, I want my lentil stirs to look like lentil stirs. And this gentleman fits the bill 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, they're making some sweet
lassi?
No, lassi. No? It's a rice.
Rice.
Rice. Kheer bandi hai na? Yeah, kheer. We call it kheer. With the rice and milk.
This is rice and milk.
Yeah.
These boys are really getting it done in the kitchen. This is an impressive operation. Giant steel vats, stainless steel, industrial strength cooking, feeding tons of people. I'm very impressed.
They are just for making here. The ready will be here, the chapati.
Ah, okay. I like this with the hot stones and everything. Is this a very traditional way of making roti?
Yeah, they have machine also. You can do that. The machines. They're making, but the handmade taste. That is the very tasty, more than machine.
Is this a traditional, very traditional way?
Yeah, traditional.
Yeah.
From the traditional chapati, we call to chapati.
Oh, these are the chapatis.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, looks good.
Look at the machines.
So these are also chapatis?
Yeah, chapati is machine, but that one from the hand.
Yeah, so the hand is always better.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's flattening them out there on the other side. Cool.
Look at the chapati come out. See.
Ah, they've got a whole process here.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
And they cook them in here, huh?
Yeah, and you can see the chapati will come here.
Ah, the finished product comes
The
out
finished
down
product,
here.
exactly.
Well, it's definitely efficient. And if you need to feed so many people,
Yes.
it's probably a good way to do
Today
it.
is Saturday. Saturday and Sunday is really a lot of crowded here.
Right,
because
it's Saturday.
everyone would like to come to here to give some time from the God
Yeah.
and to eat very special food here.
Ah,
Yeah,
well, we came on a good day then.
yeah. And they can just use from the fresh oil with the chapati in up here. The guys bring here
Yeah.
and they are putting some little bit fresh oil.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah, okay, they're putting the oil.
Yeah.
Ah, looks good.
Look at. Can you imagine that to you? 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, how many people come here? More than 50,000.
Wow.
For one day.
More than 50,000 people.
Yeah, more than 50,000.
Wow.
Sometimes 1 million, 2 million.
Oh.
They never stop from the food. Never.
Yeah.
They never say we don't have. They have. They're making. This is the stuff with the chapati.
Ah,
This is the stuff for the powder, you know, from the wheat.
okay. Oh, it's wheat powder, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
They never ask to anyone to be give money, you know. If people have a good heart,
Yeah.
they can buy outside from the wheat and give for here. So finally for the kitchen round is finished. So now we go to the main points.
Okay.
Okay. If people go to the main points, they have to be washed from the.
Oh.
From the
Yeah.
I want to go to buy some lentil sweets.
Yeah.
To you just touch in your hand. Just touch in your hand and to give you from the God. Okay?
Ah.
And what you need in your life, you just tell inside your heart. Okay?
So this is the lentils?
Just lentils, yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay.
It tastes awesome. So here we'll stop the camera, you know, because of you can just see there. This is the main point.
Ah.
You can just make video in the outside, otherwise not.
Ah, okay,
You know,
and then
because,
then we'll turn off the camera. So this is the gold temple?
Yeah, the gold inside the gold.
Okay.
Is the real gold.
Spectating on all that behind-the-scenes food work definitely whetted the appetite, so we headed off for some local breakfast at a local family restaurant.
What's the name of this restaurant?
Restaurant is the Audience.
Audience.
Audience restaurant.
This looks fantastic. Oh,
This is the lassi.
oh yeah, it's nice and cold too. And they have something on top here. It looks like almonds and...
Yeah, almonds. Almonds and some...
Is that cheese?
yeah, it's cheese. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's kind of cheese.
Ooh, that's delicious.
Thank you.
Sweet lassi, beautiful. Best lassi I've had. Really good. Look at this puffy ass balloon bread here. This is super cool. So this is a traditional, as he said, traditional breakfast in Delhi. So we'll make little tacos out of this here. Is this a chana masala?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a really nice chana masala here with a little slice of potato on top. And let's get at some of these purple onions and chilies too, even though it's breakfast and I've got a little bit of Delhi belly. That's okay. Oh, and we'll try it with this, to me it looks like a pickled carrot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, even just that carrot is amazingly tasty. Wow. Very flavorful. This really hits you. Wow. Beautiful breakfast. Wow. The flavors here are off the charts. They're just packed with flavor. An interesting thing here in Delhi, or I've been told in India in general, the carrots have a much more red color, or at least a certain variety of carrots have a red color here. These ones do also. It's not just because it's pickled. What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
It is really awesome. Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the chili here. Wow.
And the lassi is perfect for the little bit of spiciness
Yeah,
here.
so that's why people drink a little bit like that.
What a breakfast. Fantastic.
This is hardly a desert oasis. It's not at all deserted. More like so densely populated, will leave you obfuscated, discombobulated. Forget the flaws, the milk is raw, no antibiotics at all. We'll hit the early morning spice market, trying to find my price target. I'll arrive by bike, no credit swiping for nice bargains. Bared fruit, looking ripe as a prime starlet. This is real life, no flying carpets.
All right, as you saw, we already had a big breakfast, but we're gonna go try something else here while we're down in the market. A little bit of snacks, I think. All right, so we're gonna try the dola ki chaat here, is what we're.
80 वाली बना दे दो. देख ले.
Ooh, is that just sugar on the
sugar,
top? There?
yeah.
So this, we've got condensed milk.
Condensed milk.
Condensed milk, cream.
Yes.
And sugar and saffron.
This is for saffron, yeah.
Okay. Ah, and a rose petal.
Condensed milk डाली थोड़ा और.
Okay, going to try this here now. For decoration. Okay. That's delicious. It's actually got the texture of meringue a little bit. It's very light and fluffy. Light, fluffy, sweet, refreshing, and yeah. And it's very pretty on the top.
Plate number.
Give him a shout out here. Look for this card, Kemchan. I see the red carrots that I was talking about this morning.
This is from the dosa.
Oh.
Dosa from South people.
Yeah,
South Indians people, they love these things.
Oh, interesting.
You cannot find out tasty for like this food, but you can find out the more tasty from dosa in south of India.
So we're trying a sweet dessert made from cheese?
Yes,
is that what you
cottage
said?
cheese. Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese. Tasty.
And what is the liquid? Is that like a sugar?
Sweet
syrup?
Yeah, sweet syrup.
We're gonna try this sweet cheese here.
ये क्या चीज़ है?
Oh, yeah.
This one you can do.
Okay. A bit hot.
It's hot?
Yeah, a little bit, but this is exactly what you would expect it to taste like. It just tastes like a delicious cheese with the sugar syrup on top, and it's hot and freshly made and ready to go. It's really nice.
Try this one in front of, you can put this one.
I'm going to try this one separate. So this is the
rubbery.
The rubbery, and what is this from?
Milk.
It's milk?
Yeah, cow milk.
Okay, this is a milk, a liquid sort of consistency of like a porridge, and it's milk
pistachio
with some pistachios on it. Oh, that's very interesting. It has a very smoky flavor, which I did not expect. Nonetheless, it's very smoky. Absolutely delicious. Now, I'm going to try the cheese with the
rubbery.
Good catch. Wow, he caught it. I'm going to eat it anyway. We've got the cheese with the rubbery on top. They go very nice together. It was a good recommendation. As Chan cleans his hand from it. This man must be a good fielder in cricket. His hands are very good. He caught that thing, no hesitation. So generally when visiting a really local market like this, it's a good way to get an idea of the flavors you're going to be tasting in the local food, because it's generally a very good representation of what they're cooking with in all of the local dishes. Oh, the smells now.
Yeah.
Really. Smelling all these beautiful fragrances now coming from the cooking and the spices, and the incense, and it's a real sensory overload down here. Colors and smells, everything you hear about India, it's true. We're heading to the spice market now, gonna pick up some spices. In my opinion, India has the best spices in the world, so hopefully this is one of the best places to buy spices in the world.
This is all flower. They can sell the flower here.
Ah, beautiful.
Rose flower because of the temple. People have a temple in a house.
Yeah.
So every day, after the shower, they went in the temple in the morning in the house.
Okay.
And they put in the flower from the temple and to prayer.
Ah.
People coming from the outside who has business from the dry fruit. So they come here to be wholesale market. So they buy here to sell from out of the city.
Yes, yes, okay. So you get the good price here.
Yes, it's a wholesale market. Look at the chili.
Many different kinds of chilies, huh?
Yeah. Or the tea shop man making tea.
Ah, is that chai masala tea?
Yeah.
Oh, is that salt?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I'm going to the Himalayas, so they'll probably have a lot of this here.
Yes, yes.
Wow, I've never seen salt in the big chunks like that before.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
Interesting.
Dharamsala, a bustling hub located at the foothills of the Himalayas in the northern Indian province of Himachal Pradesh. With its markedly cooler climate and somewhat more tranquil Tibetan influence, this elevated jewel came as a welcome reprieve from the sweltering and chaotic atmosphere of Delhi.
So I'm way up here in the mountains, close to the Himalayas. I don't know if I'm technically in the Himalayas right now or if we're kind of at the foot of where the Himalayas start. It's high up here though, I can feel myself breathing heavy. So it's way northern India, and I've been told by some Tibetan folk that this is like little Tibet up here. So there's a lot of monasteries, a lot of Tibetan culture up here. So I'm trying to soak that in for the few days that I'm up here. It's okay? Camera's okay? No problem? How are you? I'm good, man. How are you? What are you working on today? This one. Beautiful work. Me and this man had a few drinks of whiskey the other night. Maybe a little to smoke as well. How are you feeling today? Yeah, good. Good. So you guessed it. We're gonna go try to find some Tibetan food. I've seen some Tibetan restaurants, so I've never had it before, and I'm excited to give it a try. It's an interesting mix of people up here. You've got a lot of Indian people as well as Tibetan people mixed, so the Tibetans have more classically what we Westerners think of Asian features, even though, you know, Indians are technically South Asian, but you know what I'm talking about. It's very peaceful up here in the mountains. It's a far cry from the busy traffic-ridden streets of New Delhi, that's for sure. I'm starving, so we're gonna go check out some food here. So I found myself at this beautiful little restaurant here. It's called Taste of Tibet, and I've ordered some type of a minced lamb noodle soup for lunch here. I think I'm one of the first people here today, if not the first. So this dish goes by the name of keema gyatok, and it's, like I said, it's a minced lamb noodle soup. And right away I smell the capsicum or the green peppers right away. That's the first thing that I'm getting. It smells absolutely delicious, and it looks delicious also. So you eat with the eyes first, right? So we're just gonna mix this all up. Actually, I'm gonna get a little bit of this dry chili, a little bit of this dark sauce, which looks to be soy related. It's perfect cold weather food also. Wow, that does not disappoint at all. So first thing you get, beautiful flavor on the lamb. I love that they got all this minced lamb, so much of it in there. But it doesn't completely dominate. You've also got these, my favorite kind of noodles, like mid-sized egg noodles. We've got some cabbage, some purple onions, some green pepper, and some red pepper. And I think there might be like another moderately spicy type of chili in here also. Now, This Tibetan flavor is a little closer to Chinese than Indian, I would say. I don't want to say it's oily, but it's got the lamb flavor permeates it in a way that it makes for a bit of a thick broth, just a little bit, which is nice. I can tell it warms you on a cold day. I think that's probably the purpose of this dish, but I'm absolutely blown away. This exceeds my expectations. Not that I had that many expectations with Tibetan food. I didn't really know what to expect. But this is one of my favorite soups ever. I'm always going to remember this. And then we've got a nice banana shake to wash it down. No adulterants, just beautiful banana flavor, nice and creamy. So I suggest you check out this restaurant in particular if you're ever up in the mountains of Dharamsala. Well, leaving Taste of Tibet behind me, I gotta say that was some high-level shit. I really enjoyed that. That was just amazing comfort food for up in the cool mountains. So now, my English friends are coming to town to meet me for the 5-day cricket test match, England versus India. One of the reasons I'm up here in the mountains. So we're gonna switch locations to what I believe is a busier part of town. And I'm gonna be there for the remainder. So another 5 days or something like that. So I'll see you there.
After watching the English side get absolutely pummeled by India, much to the chagrin of my unmelanated companions, and a few non-celebratory adult beverages, we piled into the cable car and made our ascent to the village of MacLeod. Laden with hotels, bars, and restaurants, this area is perfect for an afternoon out with some friends.
So we're here in the little restaurant called Kalimpong Restaurant. Foothills of the Himalayas still in MacLeod, the MacLeod area of Dharamsala. And we've ordered a bit of food. Tony, I've met a couple of my Thai friends here. What have we ordered today, Tony?
We'll have to look. Mutton fried chaat, which is a chili dish, sounds interesting. And some momos, which seem to be the ubiquitous Tibetan food.
They're quite ubiquitous, yes.
And some tingmos, which seems to be their rice or carbohydrate-based dish.
So we've ordered a bunch of ginger lemon teas here, and the only reason I'm even bother showing it, because it looks kind of interesting. You've got the layer of honey on the bottom, and then a bunch of shredded up ginger in the bottom. So we'll mix it all up here. That's really tasty. They got some lime in there too. Not too sweet, perfect for a cold day. You'll find everything Tibetan is kind of geared towards cold weather, it seems like. So this is a lamb dish.
I don't think it's that spicy. Just try one bit without much sign of the chili on it. It's very different.
That's excellent. This is a very tender mutton. It's like fall off the bone, delicious. And it's got some spice to it. We've also got tomatoes, purple onions, and it looks like some bok
Chili's
choy.
Fresh tasting and
it's a little bit gamey, but really nice. So we got a bunch of momos at the table now. What kind of momos do we got, Tony?
And we got fried chicken.
They're all fried chicken, or
no
those?
Fried chicken. Oh no, vegetarian.
Veg, and they're really, really, really hot.
Okay, we might leave the momos for a minute then. It's so tender. When we had that chewy lump of curry the other day, this is sliced thin and tender as you like.
That's what I was saying. It's fall off the bone.
Amazing.
It's the right amount of spice too, I would say. All right, we'll try it with a bit of the chili sauce here. Oh. Bastard. Ran out of battery.
After some, shall we say, unforeseen technical difficulties, we hopped a small plane through the mountains to the Indian vacation town of Shimla, skidding into what seemed like the world's shortest elevated landing strip. Sphincters on clench mode.
So I took a flight from Dharamsala. It was like 45 minutes, and now I'm in the town of Shimla, the capital of Himachal Pradesh. And to me, this is a very interesting, anomalous type of town. It's kind of surprising. There's a lot of old British architecture up here, and it seems to be kind of a local tourist destination, it looks like. It's like a lot of just Indian residents come up here, and and they take their vacations here, I think. I guess this used to be the summer capital of the British in the early 1900s, just due to a nice climate in those summer months. So they come up here, and I think that's where a lot of the architecture comes from. It was the army, I think, that was up here. So a lot of delicious looking food around here that I'm gonna check out, and then we're gonna look at some sights as well. As you can see, the view up here is stunning. We're way up in the mountains, and I'm just here for a couple days, and then we're gonna take the train elsewhere and continue to move around India. So I'm gonna go look for some food.
Spicy Indian street food for breakfast? Yes, please.
So what this guy's making here looks like some delicious type of chickpea amalgamation of some sort with some flatbreads. We're gonna check this out. He's got some samosas and some other things of that ilk on the go as well. And yes, some freshly made flatbread and some potato cakes, aloo something. What is the name of this? Chana tiki? Yes. Okay. And can I have a lassi as well, please? A sweet lassi? Yes. Yeah, thank you. So it's a small plate here, which is actually perfect because then I can go around and try a couple different things for my lunch / breakfast. Been editing video all morning, so this is my first food. I'm gonna put a bit of this, it's called lime pickle, and it's just this, like the strongest flavor you've ever tasted in your life. And it's very strong lime. Oh, mango pickle. Okay, this one's called mango pickle. I was just corrected. And it's such a strong flavor, but it becomes addictive after a little while. It's really good. And then we've just got some little green chilies here that are similar to the Thai chili. However, they also have red chilies apparently. So it's a spicy one. All right, let's try. So one thing I always love about the Indian food is they put the purple onions on top. It makes for a great garnish. We're tucking into I don't know the name of it, but it looks like some type of a fried potato cake. And then we've got the chana masala mixed with it, purple onion on top, and the mango pickle. Oh, it's a little bit spicy. Just some gigantic flavors coming at you, which is what I really like. A little more spice with the chili. The shana's got a very curry type flavor to it. The potato cakes, they've got a little crunch on the outside because they've been done on high heat on the oil to finish. And then they've got a kind of hash brownie kind of texture on the inside, so it lends itself perfect to the chana masala on the top, and then the pickle mango, the mango pickle just gives it that pow. And then of course we've got the sweet lassi to wash it all down, gets rid of the spice a little bit. It's the perfect accompaniment. I always order it with this type of food if I can find it.
Yes, even in a remote Indian town nestled in the Himalayan mountains, unfettered capitalism and luxury commerce still reign supreme.
So I'm here at a tiny little underground restaurant called Himalati Rasoi. I've got a, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got what's called an Indian thali here, which is basically, it's like a mini lunch buffet on a plate, basically. I think this is all vegetarian. Is it all vegetarian? It is. Yeah, so we've got a vegetarian 5 curry, and I'm just going to quickly go through all of these. Yeah, looks quite interesting, and some rice. So this first one looks like a dal. It's a brown dal. Heavy taste of aniseed. Very nice. And then we've got like a block of lentils, compressed basically, and this one, another curry. This one is heavy on, what's the name? Cardamom. It's hard on this one. This one's heavy on green cardamom, to my taste buds. A little bit salty, a little oily at the top. Homey, delicious. And then we've got a dark brown one.
Pumpkin.
Dark brown.
Sweet and sour, it's described.
This one's pumpkin, the dark brown one?
Sweet and sour pumpkin.
Sweet and sour pumpkin. This one's self-explanatory, also delicious. This is really nice cold weather food, by the way. It's like nice homey stew type food. It's really good.
Yep, stuffed.
Then we've got, what's this orange one, do you know?
It's a bean and lentil, but it's got yogurt in it.
Yogurt-based bean and lentil. Very good, creamy. And then we've got something that I would guess is probably cauliflower-based. It's got the color. It's a bit sour. I'm actually not sure. Do you know?
Yogurt something. I don't know which one it is.
Just a yogurt curry.
There you go.
Yogurt-based curry, sir.
Yogurt-based curry,
Black
okay.
lantern.
Good guess on the cauliflower. It does have the right color, but incorrect. And then this last one is pumpkin-based. Oh,
I told you.
that is the most interesting out of the bunch. It's got sweet flavors of fruit, and it's also got like almost a blue cheese kind of taste going on in it as well. It's very interesting. That's my favorite one, actually. It's really good. So all in all, survived the wheel of death. Delicious. But we're here in Chandigarh after the long train ride last night. And this is a planned city from the 1950s by a French architect. And it's interesting. It's kind of set up what looks more like a North American or European style city. It's interesting to see it like this in India. So we're gonna go check out a couple of things. We're only here for a few hours, so we're gonna go check out a rock garden, which I've heard is a little bit psychedelic, and then probably go get some food because we're in the shared capital of Punjabi. So I would like to get some Punjab food also. So we're gonna do that.
Now, once upon a time, we were rolling on the road to Chandigarh, so load the cannonball, shots fired, ain't no pop ties, we be sliding on the rail, how we gonna fail? Pirates on a tail, all without a sail, no skull and crossbones here still, pick your poison, is emotion sickness, is the fear of heights, only witness is a parasite, showing laryngitis in a paradise, watching Fahrenheit, 9/11 on an iPad, that he bought and hide there, a bad, ready on the right, made it safe and sound to the rock garden, not rock at the garden, only MSG is the monosodium glutamate that you use to make the recipe.
This original track was brought to you by Food Rhymes in Life, Stabby Organs. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, check out my Spotify, and enjoy the rest of the show. Carnivalesque, yes, yes, we flow, we do the rest. Let's go.
Road less traveled. Train to Chandigarh. We've been hooked up with some complimentary, interesting looking shops and snacks here. We're at a little kind of posh Indian restaurant because this entire neighborhood is quite affluent, and I figured we might as well go with the flow. We take it like this?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. What's in this shop?
Shots for the like mint,
Yeah.
lemon, and some water.
Okay. We've got a crunchy fried batter of some sort and a lemon mint shot. Oh.
You also take it this one, no? You
Yeah.
like it? Yeah.
It's strong, it's spicy. It tastes a lot like a coriander chutney in a little roast ball. Interesting aperitif. All right, so we've ordered a couple just basic combo platters, which sounds very pedestrian. However, in this case, it's not. We got some beautiful purple pickled onions. We've got a lamb dish cooked in a clay oven with a sesame naan bread. I can't remember the name of it. And then we've got a chicken labrador. I'm sure I
sounds all right.
I'm sure that was terrible. And then a dal makhani and some coriander chutney. So we're going to get into this here. I love these little purple pickled onions, and
yeah, they're looking good, man. That looks amazing.
Yes, the mutton looks very interesting. We've got a bunch of fresh herbs on the top. I recognize one of them to be mint. So, first thing I noticed with the mutton is it's basically in a couple large ass pieces. So you're gonna have to break it down, and it's gonna get stuck in my teeth for sure. I'll be busting out the floss later. So mutton can be a little bit of a chore. First thing I notice is a very prominent tomato flavor there, but it is a nice rich sauce. It's good. It's just kind of a chore. So I'll try the chicken also. This is a boneless chicken, I believe?
Yep. Yeah, it's good. Very good.
Feels like heavy on the kind of cinnamony, clovey kind of side.
Yep.
On the taste of the curry.
Plenty of ginger.
Plenty of ginger or galangal on the top. These are beautiful naan breads.
Oops.
Nice and crispy. Perfect. Bubbling up. That's how I like my naan bread. Last on the docket, the dal makhani, which is just a classic brown lentil stew made with some cream. Ooh, lentil-y. That's very nice as well. And I think in combination with just all the other flavors that you have on the plate, makes a great addition.
Jaipur, the Pink City, the largest city in the northwest province of Rajasthan, can be a tad intimidating for a first-time guest. So we ducked out of the epicenter early doors to get a peek at the Amber Fort and a gaze over the city wall, employing the services of this rather humorous young chaperone.
And there up there you can see the red window for the queens. Right. Suppose you are king, so your wife will be there. Behind the window, from there she can see everything, everyone. But nobody can see her face because of the veil system.
From there?
Yes, from that window, the middle window.
Ah, yes.
In India also, in Hindu religion, only one wife. King was Hindu, but same time two wives. Legally. Why legally? Because by the first wife, more than 10 years, no children, some problem. So that's why he have to marry the second time. So they live all three together. One wife is there, one wife other side. And king can move Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Perfect.
Saturday holiday for him to again recharge. Or if he drink the saffron milk, both queen together. Mostly medicine made with the saffron and with the cannabis. And very natural, very useful. I tried many times. No problem. 1 hour, 2 hours is okay.
And like that, we made our way back into the chaos. Though pushy and overwhelming, the city center offers a rather thrilling jaunt to those with the will to break the surface tension.
Here in the thick of the chaos in the pink city of Jaipur, which is the oldest part of the city and possibly the most chaotic. And we're on a hunt for food now. Seen a few castles and whatnot today. To be honest, all the honking is kind of getting to me a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna find some good food and keep moving. All right, it really is utter madness down here. We are descending into the eye of the storm, except the eye of the storm is supposed to be calm, and this is anything but. People, smells, colors, sounds, everywhere, honking of horns. This is crazy. I've got my personal bodyguard behind me here in the sunglasses and bucket hat. He's ready to snap anyone's neck who would dare lay a finger. It's like a human game of Frogger down here, but instead of dodging cars, you're dodging hawkers trying to sell you shit. So in this area we're walking through here, it's like all clothes pretty much. It's all clothes and jewelry. I'm looking for the food section as usual. Not finding it here, unfortunately. All right, we're heading to some rooftop kitchen here. See what kind of fare they got. Seems to be all sorts of things on the way. So now that we've sussed it out a bit and looked on the menu and had a look around, this is definitely a happy cafe of sorts, if you catch my drift. We were talking about how it would be ridiculous to drink a special lassi, start feeling the vibes, and then end out in this absolute chaos and anarchy down on the streets. Would be a interesting foray into the unknown, but I'm not really feeling like that after a long day. So we're just gonna stick with the regular lassis. And I've ordered, it's called a Laffa roll, which is a Pushkar special, and I will be going to Pushkar next, but we'll get a little sneak preview here. And it's actually of Lebanese origin. It says a Lebanon tomato, garlic, potato lafta. So those will be the basic ingredients, and we'll see what it's like when it comes out.
There's no board, there's no entry.
I came to the right place then.
Yes, please. If you want, you can cook for me as well. So this is the kitchen, and this is our wood fired oven. We make amazing pizzas.
Oh, okay. This is for the pizza oven.
This is for the pizza one.
Wow, beautiful. Cool.
And this is, they are cooks. They are master in everything.
Are they making
your laffa roll?
Yeah. Okay.
So you can see they are making laffa rolls. This is the base.
Yeah.
Chapatis. They are half cooked.
Okay.
Not fully. We will cook after the filling. We fill them with all the veggies and the fillings. Okay. Then we will cook it again.
Those look beautiful. So they're all filled up now with potato and tomato and garlic.
And it will be covered with silver foil.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So it's super easy to eat.
Those look beautiful. I love the crispy outside on them.
As you can see, we make every single thing fresh. After the order we prepare.
Yeah.
So that's why we allow everyone to come inside the kitchen, because we don't make any kind of scam.
Exactly. Yes. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, gonna try my first ever apple lassi here. It's not super appley, but just enough. It's a touch. It actually lends itself really well to the lassi flavor. It's a winner. I recommend an apple lassi. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this green sauce. All right, we got these beautiful rolls here now. Give it a try. Look how nice, you saw it before, but look how nice and crispy that is on the outside. That's a beautiful thing right there. And we'll try it with some of this, what do you reckon's in this green sauce?
Coriander.
Just coriander and chilies probably, right? All right. And beautiful coriander, spicy chili sauce. Right away you get that delicious fried potato flavor with the crunch of the wrap. You can taste the garlic in there, a little bit spicy. Tomato influence is pretty self-explanatory, but it all kind of culminates in this beautiful way. I'm a big fan of this thing. I might turn vegetarian by the end of this trip. All right, so we're trying another kind of laffa here. We'll see how the authentic Pushkar street style stacks up against the one I had in Jaipur the other day. Not that it's a contest, but you know how we do with food. So we've got a hot lemon ginger tea here. That's so good. This version is a garlic, cheese, tomato, onion, potato, green olive, and eggplant. And you can smell the garlic. They've hooked me up with a nice dose of yogurt on top. That is so good. Nice and crunchy on the outside. This one's really got that kind of Lebanese, Middle Eastern flavor with the garlic and the yogurt. Strong flavors. But very interesting with the fried potato patty that I think is a very Indian thing. So it's fusion food. Nice little spicy sauce on here. And I can taste the green olives coming through now. It's a nice olive. In closing, beautiful Pushkar authentic street food. Absolutely delicious. Highly recommend it. So I'm here in Pushkar, which seems to be kind of a spiritual capital of this part of India in some capacity. So it's a lot of little handmade jewelry shops and clothing and stuff like that. I'm seeing a lot of what seems to be like a relic of the hippie days. It's very much very much a lot of those types that are staying here. So I'm getting the feeling it's more of a long-term kind of stay. People come for months at a time, maybe even years, and they found themselves in this little relaxed, spiritual pocket of India. So even the Indians here are very much more, you know, dressed like you'd see in a stereotypical way of something spirituality. So, oh, got a big old bull here behind me in the street. So yeah, it's very hippie here. I'm only passing through for a couple of days. Then later on I'm catching the train to Udaipur. I may have massacred that name, I'm not sure. You can correct me in the comments. Here in Udaipur, looking for street food in the back of a tuk-tuk. So I'm leaving it in the hands of my driver here to try to find me someplace. He just took me to a restaurant. Not what I'm looking for, so we're gonna keep looking. Okay, I'm here at the Jain Nashta Center. Apparently this is where the good street food is, so we're gonna give this a try. What is this one, do you know?
This is the flattened rice. Flattened rice.
Fletto rice?
Yeah.
Okay, do I order that from here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And one of these too. What's it called?
Dahi vada.
Dahi vada? Yes. That rice dish looks beautiful, and they have some pomegranate seeds on top. All right, we got a couple things here. I can't remember the names of them, but they were explained earlier on the video, I think. So try with a little sprig of lemon here. We've got, this is a special kind of grain, I guess. It's not exactly a rice. I've seen it a couple times in India already. And then we've got some chickpea-like things on the top, probably a type of lentil with some crunchy crackery bits and some purple onions. So I don't know, I'll give it a try. That's pretty good. The grain's actually got a different texture than rice. The purple onions kind of tie it all together. There's a little bit of saltiness going here. A little bit of citrus from the lime. It's not mind-blowing, but it's good. We've got this other dish here. I have no idea what it is, even if it's a dessert or a savory or whatever. I think I was drawn in by the pomegranate seeds on the top. Looks like there's some yogurt involved, some type of a green chutney, and some little yellowy sprigs on top. I don't know what those are. This is a complete mystery. Oh wow. This is super interesting. There's a flavor amalgamation going on here that I don't know how to describe. It's got a couple different kinds of chutney. You've got the big tart burst coming from the pomegranate. You've got some yogurt. You've got something really spicy in here. And then there's these little balls that I haven't even tried yet. Some type of a sour cake. This is a mix between a savory and a sweet, to be honest. I still can't tell if it's a dessert or like a main. But it's something totally unique and really good. But I really enjoy coming to little places like this. This is where Indian people actually eat. This is not done up for TV. This is not catered to some tourists. This is what people are actually eating. It was really good. Wow, that is insane value. That was $1 for both of those. That's crazy. So, really good stuff, especially that second one. Something completely unique I got to try. And yeah, that was fun.
Since I'm in the province of Rajasthan, I thought I'd order a Rajasthani special. So, looking at the menu here, I've got a dal bati churma special with a mint chutney, a red garlic chutney, something called a good, a ghee with papadam, and a chas. And you can hear that cool music going on behind me as well, I think. Well, the sun's starting to set, and this is quite the spread I've been giving here. It looks really interesting, so I'll start with a little bit of the veggie pulao, which is just a beautiful Indian rice with cumin seeds and some mixed vegetables, some beans, some peas, some carrots, some other things. Makes for a nice base. Oh, we've got something else here. Thank you. Oh, it's ghee. Do I put on top or? Ah, for the body. Yeah. So I've just got some straight ghee here, some clarified butter. We've got the batis, which are, they've come out and they look they're unique. They're like big cookies almost, big bread cookies. I'm just gonna try a couple of these things that look almost like brown sugar or candied papaya. That one tastes kind of brown sugary. It's like a cinnamony, brown sugary kind of something that you taste in Western baking. Then this one, it wasn't too far off. Almost like a fruity sugar, like a candied fruity sugar. We've got the, I believe this is the chas. Oh, wow. That's an interesting, yeah, it's just like a yogurt flavor, but supposedly it's buttermilk, and it's got some lovely Indian spices and herbs in it. This looks like more of a red dal than I previously thought maybe it was a yellow dal, so let's try the dal. Dali. No Salvador. So, I'm gonna put some of the ghee over top of this bati and dip the bati in the dal. It's got the texture of like almost like a cornbread, but not as dry. And then this little salsa here, sort of like the Indian version of pico de gallo, but it's got cucumbers. And screw it, in the end here, I'm just gonna mix everything up, all these delicious flavors, and just have a big ball out extravaganza here. Amazing spread. I'm here in the city of Surat, the city of diamonds, once again in the back of the tuk-tuk, and today is the day of Holi, which is the celebration of the end of winter, amongst other things. So it's celebrated by the throwing of colored dust. I even see some on the top of the tuk-tuk here. So the throwing of colored dust, and I'm seeing a lot of people riding around on their bikes with totally covered in purple or red or blue or whatever it is. So it's a lot of bright colors, and we're gonna go see if we can kind of find some type of epicenter of the celebration, as well as some food like we always do.
What country?
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah. Huh?
Traveling?
Yes.
My name is Asutosh Pandey.
Asutosh Pandey.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Kidhar? Kahan jana hai? What are you going?
Where am I going? Just looking for the celebration for Holi. Okay. Firstly, this man was not a motor taxi driver, just a friendly Samaritan happy to lend a hand. So off we were like a slightly more butch version of Thelma and Louise driving hand in hand off a proverbial cliff and into an ocean of colors and obnoxious music. Alright, I've been directed into this festival here. Hello. And yeah, what the hell, why not?
footage. I don't know if they got food in here. The music's loud. But a little taste of Indian festival culture here. I got some proper color on me now. Some of it went in my microphone. I hope that it's okay. I hope my microphone's still working.
All of that dancing really whetted the appetite. Let's trade this chaos for some tasty treats somewhere a little more tranquil.
Okay, I'm now seeking refuge in the quieter part of Surat. I've washed off, had a shower, got the paint off of me. The madness was too much, so I'm chilling in a more tranquil area, and I've come to this little restaurant, and I was asking for something, you know, special for South Indian food because we're in South India now. And I was told they didn't have anything specific for South India on the menu, but the nice gentleman told me his mother is the owner and also the cook, and she's gonna make me some aloo parathas, which are her speciality. So I'm actually excited to try these. I've had aloo parathas before, but I want to see what these ones are like. She's also making them spicy. So an aloo paratha it's a homemade flatbread stuffed with potatoes basically, and some other spices, cumin and things like that. So actually really good. Normally a breakfast food, but I'm having them today for lunch. And I've also ordered some paneer pan-fried momos. A momo is like a small dumpling. Yeah, so this one's stuffed with paneer, which is the Indian version of fresh cheese, basically. So should be interesting. So I've got the paneer momos here. First of all, I love this color on the outside. Obviously they're deep fried. They're not pan-fried like I had originally thought. But that color is amazing. You know these are going to be crispy. So we're going to try these paneer momos here. They look fantastic. And we'll get them with a bit of this, it's come with a red sauce and a white sauce, so. The red sauce is spicy. The white sauce is more of a mayonnaise type thing. It's almost like a ground up paneer, but it's got spice, it's got some kind of chili, it's got onions, and it's got something green in here, so that would either be probably chives or coriander. I can't quite tell. A really delicious bite. This is a fantastic appetizer right here. I really like it. All right, and here is the star of the show. We've got the specialty, the aloo paratha. It's supposed to be spicy, and they've hooked me up with some beautiful curd here. Curd is basically yogurt. They call it curd, and I'm sure there's some subtle differences, but that's basically the flavor and the texture. And then we've got this beautiful paratha, which is sopping in butter. It looks, I love the color on this thing. It's quite hot. We'll cool it down with some of the curd and try this mama specialty right here. Yes. I can see why that's the specialty right there. Not only is it just perfect kind of comfort food, it's just sopped up in butter, beautifully fried, beautiful color, a little bit salty, spicy on the inside. The potatoes have been nice and mashed up. We've got some coriander, really nice. And then we've got this special swaras. So it's an Indian blueberry soda. I'm feeling this is going to be quite sweet. Nice, sweet, carbonated. This would be a perfect hangover platter right here. Comfort food, spicy, with some sugar to go with it. Fantastic.
Mumbai, financial capital of India and home to the Bollywood film industry, I stopped for a jaunt around the city, as well as a little swank in the form of white leather furniture and overpriced cocktails.
Okay, so I came across this guy manufacturing sugarcane juice here on the street. So this is unique. Well, I've seen it in Vietnam as well, and I think Malaysia, but this is my first time to stop and give it a try. So I've just bought one now. We'll see how it is. All right, I got my sugarcane juice here. Give it a try. It's good. Obviously it's sweet, it's sugar cane, but it's not crazy sweet. It's definitely a natural sweet, a natural sugar. Refreshing. It's got an intangible quality, something definitely very fruity about it. It's not just like straight sugar. The sugar cane itself has a distinct flavor. So I'm gonna walk and talk with my little sugar cane juice here. So I just got finished doing some stupid touristy shit. I went and saw the gateway to India, and now I'm on my way for a sunset rooftop drink because it's the last day of my travels, and to be honest, India's really full on and I just want to relax and have a nice drink. Currently in Mumbai, on the streets here, I'm getting the feeling right away it struck me as a much more international city. And it's not just because it's got the chains, Starbucks and all that crap. It's just got that feeling to it, that big city, that big international city feeling. So I'm at a dome rooftop bar at the Intercontinental Hotel, and I thought, when I saw the cocktail menu, I was like, okay, screw the food. We don't need to do more food. We've done enough on this episode. Let's finish with a beautiful rooftop cocktail. So I've ordered a, what is it? It's like a Ligero Manhattan, which is, it's red vermouth, Scotch whiskey. It looks like an olive here. It's done with smoke and then some tobacco leaf. So that'd be the tobacco smoke, I'm sure. It smelled great. A little swankiness, why not? Just a nice true whiskey taste, some smokiness, and then I was actually expecting more bitter from vermouth, but I guess red vermouth must be a little bit more fruity. Very nice cocktail and even better setting. So we've seen everything in India from the north to the south. We've seen the less fortunate to the very ritzy high class now. So we've done the whole gamut. It's been an excellent trip. I've learned a lot. I've taken in a lot. It's been a feast for the senses. My brain's getting rattled with all of the horns and crazy busyness of it all, and I will be happy to get some reprieve, but it's been a really good trip. So we'll finish it with an olive on top, or maybe a literal cherry on top. It is. Maraschino cherry on top. Cheers.
Now that the cocktail smoke is cleared, I can say without reservation that India is one of the most unique countries that I've ever had the privilege of exploring. Not only were my most cinematic predilections confirmed, and then some, but I was able to gain insight into the otherworldly everyday lives of an eighth of the world's population. Psychedelic without substance, substantive without pretension, a feverish dream without gored downy or a heightened internal body temperature. In short, a truly magical place. In spite of its glaring economic disparity, the land of diversity is a must visit for any self-respecting world traveler. And with that, I bid you farewell until next time.
Alright, if you've made it to the end of the video, I'm assuming that you've enjoyed the content, so all I ask is that you subscribe, maybe like the video, share it with a friend or something like that. I'm putting a lot of work into these. I'm making all the music, I'm doing all the editing, writing the voiceovers, etc. So I would really appreciate it. Help me get those numbers up. Maybe we can start to monetize this thing and make it a more sustainable venture, you know, through time, and I'll keep bringing these videos. Cheers, thanks.